Good morning, students. Day before yesterday, we were discussing about the age of conservatism and the revolutionaries. The conservatism is a political belief that society should change at least little as possible. And also we saw the revolutionaries. One of the famous revolutionary that we discussed is Giuseppe Mazzini. He founded two secret societies. One is the Young Italy in Marseilles, and the second one was the Young Europe in Bern. We discussed how the conservatives and the liberal nationalists tried to establish a new democratic rule in whole of European kingdom, and they did away with, withdrew or removed all the bureaucracy system, the feudal system, and the serfdom that was present there in French society. And also how the Bourbon kings, the queenship or the kingship that was coming as a hereditary from descendant to descendant in European family, in French society, that was removed. Today we shall discuss how Romanticism brought about some changes in the society in France. Romanticism is a style and movement in art, music and literature in the late 18th and early 19th century, in which story, feelings, imagination, poetry and plays, all this played an important role to bring about changes in the society. The poets, the writers, the authors, the novelists, the artists, they made use of the plays, poets, poems, rhymes, essays, and through and by these they tried to bring changes in the society. Okay, so here we go. The romantic imagination and the national feeling. Culture played an important role in creating the idea of the nation. Art and poetry, stories and music helped express and shape nationalist feelings. As the sentence says, the poetry, stories and music helped to express the national feelings among the people. People or the authors, the poets, the writers played an important role in the 18th century and the beginning of early 19th century, and through these they tried to inculcate the feelings of nationalism, feelings of unity among the people. They with this they tried to bring about some changes in the society. Romanticism, a cultural movement which sought to develop a particular form of national sentiment among the people. Language also played an important role in developing nationalist sentiments. So in other languages were discouraged, and the French language was encouraged among the people. Russian language was imposed everywhere, and in 1831 an armed rebellion against Russian rule took place, which was ultimately crushed. Now let's see to hunger, hardship and popular revolt. Europe faced economic hardships in 1830s. The first half of the 19th century saw an enormous increase in population all over Europe. The first half of 19th century saw an enormous increase in population all over Europe, and due to increase in population, the rise of food prices or a year of bad harvest, led to widespread popularism in town and country. In 1848, food shortages and widespread unemployment brought the population of Paris out on the roads. The increment in population and shortage of food in 1830s and unemployment brought the population on the road. People became beggar. They came on the road. They became unemployed and they had nothing to eat because of increment in population in 1830s. As the paragraph says, there was also a poor harvest in French society. Because of poor harvest, people couldn't cultivate anything. There was a bad weather in whole of Paris, in whole of French society.